Actually, the reality of it, we seldom occurs, and we just feel blessed to be here. You were asking about the players. The team chemistry is phenomenal with our guys. The seniors with Bruce Grimm Jr. and Brody Shane and Austin Lowe and Jason Smith have been phenomenal in how they lead the team. Bruce is Bruce. I feel like I'm coaching an Indiana All-Star. I mean, he has been, as a point guard, a very balanced player in how he leads us in rebounds, he leads us in assists, he leads us in scoring, and at the same time has the ability to put us on his back when we need a player to just take over.
Val talked to me when I was looking to try to get green. One of the things Val told me early on in the season was he was as impressed with how he passes the ball and gives the ball up. He said he could shoot 50 times a game if he wanted to, but he doesn't.
He doesn't. And I think that's what, Murray Bartow at East Tennessee State, when he recruited him, that's what he loved about Bruce was he has the ability to score, be so unselfish. And what a great asset to have a point guard who can knock down shots and make plays and score for you, yet will pass it first if someone else is open to get them going.
I guess that's the question. Is he a point guard? Do you really think he is a point guard?
Absolutely a point guard.
Because there's a difference in point guard and points guard.
Yes, and he is not a points guard. Absolutely not. He is a point guard. He's so competitive. He just wants to win. And if that means 10 assists on the night, then it means 10 assists. If it means that you can't guard him and he can put 30 on you, then that's what it means. So he has great balance.
One of the things that you had told me before the season started was that Plymouth has been a thorn in your guys' back for a long, long time. And you said if we can get that out behind us, we could end up having a good season. It kind of played to true, didn't it?
It did, because we beat Plymouth at our place rather handily early in late November, early December, and there was almost a sense of relief, like monkey off the back mentality. Then we just moved through. We went and played at Warsaw, and Warsaw,
which is a tough place to play.
And Warsaw, when we left the gym that night, I felt very good that night. We were going to have a great year.
You did?
Because I knew Warsaw. Well, because Warsaw, I thought would only lose 1 or 2 games. They're phenomenal, and it was a TV game. We competed very, very well. We had a shot, I think, early in the fourth quarter, didn't we, Val? We were right there within a couple points.
Within 4 in the fourth quarter, and losing by 12.
At Warsaw, having a chance against that team, we had a lot of unanswered questions with players like Brody Shane, Austin Lowe, Evan Hoffman. We graduated 5 seniors last year. Nobody thought we would have the kind of team we've had. As a coaching staff, we knew the possibilities, but the reality began to show, I thought, after Warsaw.
Do you remember Bruce's dad?
Yes. Well, I've heard a lot about him.
That's our age.
I know he was a great player.
So you had no comparison about father to son?
If you talk to Bruce's dad, you get some comparison. I know that Bruce's dad was a scorer.
Right.
More of a shooting guard, I think, of his era, whereas Bruce Jr.'s a point guard. And nothing but respect. What's interesting to me is his dad was an Indiana All-Star, and like I told you earlier, in my feeling, watching so many players in the state, because we get to do that in the summer now. We were at the Indiana team camp and played in the big school division with some outstanding teams, and I think Bruce is an Indiana All-Star in that respect, like his dad was.
When Jeff went to watch your team, he was really impressed with Lowe, but he's really impressed with Shane. Talk about both those kids.
Austin Lowe is our defensive leader. We put him at the point of our pressure half-court attack when we trap. He usually gets the other team's best player because he's 6'2", he's got long arms, he's quick, he can guard a team's post, which at 6'2" is about as big as we get, and he also can guard the other team's point guard or shooting guard. So